right, it will be now known as a business central, right? We hope and we rely on you to actually educate our customers that Navision is moving towards business central. The product is not dying, the product is not going to face off, it's just a brand change, alright? Is that clear? There will be a cloud version of Business Central, there will be an on-prem version of Business Central, okay? Now, got that clear? Coming very quickly, who here have developed something or anything on Business Central before? Business Central, right? Who here have developed on Navision before? We have more hands coming up. Here I'll be just quickly highlighting the difference or the changes in terms of development methodology in Business Central. Alright? The main changes here we are looking at is from the shift of C side to AL language. Alright? Whenever you move into Business Central, the guidance here is to fully develop on the AL language. C side, to a certain extent, will still be applicable and applicable on the Business Central on-prem side. But if you look to the future, AL is the way to go. That's where the product is evolving. So for your tech team or for your development team, they should be already on the AL motion. They should already be starting to learn on AL. Frankly speaking, it's not a very big changes. The way that we customize is still very similar. It's just that the syntax and structure that you're doing it will be different. Right? And those that have already gone on the AL platform, they find it much easier to code, they find it much easier to maintain and run updates on the AL platform. Okay, in terms of compiler, right, we will be using Visual Studio Code. It's free to use. There's no license needed to download or run Visual Studio Code. That's the good point, right? We're not charging you to run any IDE. Code repository, a lot of our code repository will be posted on GitHub. Same goes to your extensions that you develop. It is recommended that you have a code repository. Alright, because in the near future, we will be looking for partners to implement a CI/CD environment for their extensions. How many of you here today have a practice around CI/CD? How many of you know what is CI/CD? CD is the one that you put into a PC and loads program. No, that's not it. CI/CD is a continuous integration and continuous delivery methodology, which basically you are able to pull your code from a repository, build, and quickly deploy it into an environment. Right? It's very, very common scenario in building applications, and that's where we are also seeing Business Central will be coming into play. Right? So these are the shifts we are seeing when we move to a SaaS model. AL language, Visual Studio Code, and try to have a repository. Right? In this case, we'll be seeing a lot on GitHub. In terms of development environment, today we have three options. One on the cloud SaaS model itself. So if you spin up a cloud Business Central environment, you can actually create a sandbox environment. Right? That's where on one method that you can actually do a dev test, or you can run a sandbox. Like how you run sandbox. Second option is to run it on Azure. So we have template, we have created a script where you can quickly spin up a sandbox or a dev test environment hosted on our Azure platform. You also can do it on Docker and host it on your own infrastructure or your own PC today. Right? There are vast difference between three of these options, and the guidance if you are building a extension or building an IP or building a specific solution for a customer is to go with Docker or with the Azure platform. And going a little bit deeper on the difference here is Docker is you will be managing it completely on your own, the environment that you have, the specification that you have, and the updates that happen on your PC or your infrastructure. On Azure endpoint, those are being managed for you automatically. Alright? Well, of course, if you host it on the cloud, there will be additional costing involved for the hosting. So then you need to learn how do you actually manage with that. When you are not using the environment, please turn it off so that you don't get charged. Those kind of changes. Okay? But as long as you are doing a development or testing, use the Docker environment. Alright, questions so far? Heard of Docker before? Yeah, some know. I won't go into detail on Docker, but you can of course reach out to me on how to go do a quick run through on what's actually Docker and how it affects Business Central. Right? Okay, now comes, moving forward, we're going to share a little bit on how the upgrade works. Is this everyone's concern? Upgrade from Navision to Business Central, how would that work? Or you guys have seen this before? No one's seen it before. That's good. Means that this session is beneficial for you guys, right? So essentially, any Navision version that goes below 2015, okay, whether is it end of life or not end of life, below 2015, you have to move them to at least a 2015 version first. There is no direct path from below 2015, whatever version, straight to Business Central to cloud. Okay? So if you're on 17 and 18, it's a bit more simpler. But essentially, if you're above 2015, the guidance is that you move or migrate both data and the customization, move it to Business Central on-prem first. From there, you will move Business Central on-prem to Business Central cloud. Okay? So this is a step-by-step process that will be involved when moving specifically on the extensions part, or moving C-side language to Business Central. So if you are Navision 2017, basically what you need to do from your base object, you need to come up with what is the delta changes that you have done. This is from a C-side perspective, right? Get that delta changes, load it into a tool that we already have, right, which will then give you an analysis or give you an understanding how much of this existing customization on your C side would be applicable on the AL platform. It's not a tool that will convert it for you, but it's basically a tool that will tell you that how much of this customization is applicable. Usually it's around 60 to 70%. The remaining 30% is something that your team will need to go into deeper details and do that migration completely to AL perspective. Alright, there are certain reasons to it. For example, you're not supposed to use .NET Interrupt functionality anymore. The way you customize on C side, the way you customize on AL is different. Okay? Basically, when you have that delta, you're able to then proceed from this step. Understanding what is the delta, make the new changes, and basically pump it all into AL language, and you're good to go on Business Central. So it's not a whole completely write up from 0 to AL, but there's at least 60 to 70 reusable code from the C side to AL standpoint. Alright, questions so far here? Okay, no worries, if you have not tried it, I'm sure there will be questions that will come back to me, and you can always reach out to me if you need more deeper understanding on how this works or any challenges you face down the road. Okay, that is for the extension upgrade. Simple. Find the delta change, move it out to AL, pump it up to Business Central. For the database upgrade, like I mentioned earlier on, you can't go straight to Business Central. You have to go through the on-prem version. And we are actually leveraging on this feature called the Intelligent Cloud or the Intelligent Edge. First time hearing this? Anyone? So the rest has heard of this Intelligent Edge before? No. Okay. I'm worried that the more I talk, you guys go somewhere else. So keep me in track, guys. So Intelligent Edge is basically a new feature that is coming on Business Central on-premise, which what happens is that you have a on-prem deployment and AI capabilities or machine learning capabilities like your forecasting Business Central, which only exists on the cloud. So we understand that, and the Intelligent Edge basically enables you to replicate your on-prem data to a cloud environment. So what happens when you have a replication of your data from on-prem to cloud is now that AI machine learning capabilities can be turned on. Leveraging Business Central native AI machine learning capabilities. Turn it on from the cloud, run through that, dashboard and all those reports will be pushed back to your on-prem deployment. Right. So this synchronization as of today is only one way, on-prem to cloud. Your cloud environment is only a read-only environment. Okay? So all changes done here can be set as an interval on when you want to synchronize to cloud. And that's the feature that we are going to use to actually replicate the database from on-prem to move to cloud. Okay? So this is just a quick disclaimer. Whatever is presented here is as of today. Right? There will be changes coming, there will be improvement, and there will be updates to the Intelligent Edge vision function. Right. So quickly, like I mentioned earlier, your on-prem setup, you will use the Intelligent Edge to sync data up to the cloud. Notice that this is a one-way arrow. Data goes up, read only. Whatever intelligence that you want to run over here, for example, you want to integrate with Power BI, you want to connect different sources of multiple ERPs, or including with ERP plus CRM, or etc. Read on the cloud, those intelligence can then be passed back to your on-prem environment. Okay? Very cool slide, we spend a lot of money on it. So this is just basically repeating what I explained earlier on. Okay, so next I have a quick step-by-step I'm not going to run through very detailed, but basically it shows you how easy to actually set up this Intelligent Edge. Right, there's not much of a technical involvement here, but it's more of configuration and click-through processes. Right. Okay, so there will be two steps. Step one is get your environment ready. Right, these are the requirements. These are the things that you need to have it. Right, and the second step is basically to configure. So configuring here involves there's an assisted setup wizard. So you click, it runs it, it takes you through the process. Yeah, this is just an overview. Right, detailed step will be something like this. Get out Business Central, search for the Intelligent Edge feature. Click on it, it loads up a page like that says that you accept the warning and privacy notice. Do you ever read that? It's okay, you just click yes, accept, and we go on. Right. So very configuration based, choose your product, right? Take note on what product is currently supported as of today. Right? Nav and SL is available in the upcoming release. Connect to your SQL Server configuration, you will need to set the connection string. So this connection string will tie back to your on-premise connection string. Okay? There will be an extension, there will be a small file that you actually need to install on top of your on-prem setup to enable you to sync your on-prem to this Intelligent Edge. There will be a complete guidance including this, they call it a self-hosted integrated runtime package. Download it, install it on your on-prem, connect through the unique identifier which is provided. So it basically ties your on-prem SQL Server configuration to this Intelligent Edge. So select the companies that you want to replicate. You can select one, select two, or select multiples. And set basically the schedule when the replication happens. Yes? And there are some user permissions that you need to manage over here. And replications will happen. So earlier on, there's a slide from Caesar that basically shows there will be 3 different icons on your replications. Right, there will be green, yellow, and red. So if you see green ticker, meaning that all is good, all your objects, all your tables from your on-prem is successfully synced to the cloud. But if there's yellow, if there's certain tables that is not seen, you have to go into the deep analysis and see what is not seen and why it's not seen. If it's red, then there's a major problem because there will be reports to say why and what should you do to make sure it's synced. Right? In this thing, you are not able to choose what table you synchronize, but it's everything in your SQL Server will get pushed out. You are able to select the company, but whatever is within that company goes up to the cloud. You are not able to choose that. Okay, I just want the invoice table, the product line items table to go up. No. Whatever is inside that goes up. So you need to be careful in terms of how big your SQL Server size is, because that will affect how long that replication happens as well. Do consider that when you use this. This just shows you how the management happens. Again, as you see so far, there is not much technical involved here. Right? It's very much on a configuration basis. Very easy to set up, very easy to run through. So once that data goes up, you are now able to turn on this intelligent insights, which will then be floating that back down to your on-prem setup. So this same exactly tool will be what we are using to move on-prem customers to the cloud. Okay, is it clear so far? Any question? Okay. I hope you guys are still around. I know it's almost lunchtime. Just a few more minutes and then we'll be good with the upgrade. I'm sure, of course, if you have any more questions, you can come back to me, right? Okay. So the call to action here is get your Business Central tenant. How many here knows how to get a Business Central tenant? Not included. 1, 2. Quick one. Where do you get a Business Central tenant? From demo tenant. From demo tenant as well. And by doing that, I assume you are getting the US region. Yes. Okay, that used to be a workaround. But right now, it's not the way to go. You should engage with your CSP, and they will be able to spin up a trial Business Central tenant. Right. So who here are CSP partners? None. Tier 1, Tier 2, resellers? Okay. That's what we like to get you guys on the CSP. Basically, that's how you're going to get a Business Central tenant spin up for all your customer trial. Okay? So if you are not currently today engaged with CSP, or you are not on a CSP motion, you should be there. Business Central Sandbox, if you're using Docker, good. If not, reach out to me, I'll get it. You can start configuring intelligent cloud, replicate the data, and test it out on your own. Alright, these are some go-to steps. How many of you have seen this ready to go website? A few of you. Anything and everything related to Business Central, that's the website you should go. Okay? For certain technical queries, you should go to me. But everything, if you're looking for everything under the umbrella of Business Central, you go there. I'm just one man. I can run Business Central as one man show, right? So that's everything. So there you have all the latest updates. You get updated very frequently. R&D will post the changes or application updates on what's new in the new release. All goes to this site. Okay. Whatever I've explained also comes from this content. Okay? Hashtag display, hashtag, no hashtag. And basically that's it for the upgrade session. Any question?
Can we try the intelligent cloud from a Docker sandbox?
You need to install the on-prem version of Business Central. So you can get it through Collaborate. The Docker one gives you the SaaS installation.
Yeah.
Right? You should pull from the Docker and the specific versions and build from W1. right? But to actually test the intelligent edge, you need an on-prem and you need the cloud environment.
It's a different region. One cloud is a USA. One cloud is can be C.
Yeah, so that it's fine, you can sync because on-prem it doesn't restrict you to any region, right? All you need to do is set up intelligent edge, right? Install that runtime application and configure that identifier key so you get pushed out to the correct type. But again, the guidance is don't use the US demo environment anymore. It has been a lot of issue previously, like this is not applicable, that's not applicable. Customers are not really happy with it. To reach out to your CSP, get on the CSP wagon and get a tenant from them, get a proper tenant from them. They will get the W1 version. Okay, no question, no other question.
Hey guys, so are you done? Mission?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So guys, who here is actually interested in selling Business Central? Nobody. Okay, great. We can finish. No, so the one thing with Business Central, and I didn't get to go into much in there, but so we were basically with the CSP Cloud version of Business Central. The reason why it's been delayed and why we had to delay it is because we had to do a partner localization. So this was changed initially, and to many people's frustrations. And initially, when we discussed it in directions, we were supposed to have ready access to the W1 version in July. So that got pushed out until October because, from a global perspective, what we wanted to make sure is that customers have a great experience, and we have an experience that we can refer to as a Microsoft approved one. So the Triple P team locally are working with us on actually generating an approved localization. So what it means is if you don't want to go through the effort of creating your own localization, you can refer the customer and saying, hey, here's a ready-made one, you can consume it, the price will be per user as well, and you can work from there. There's nothing stopping you from building your own localization as well, and creating that and pushing that to the cloud or creating it internally. But we had to have at least one available in country. So there was touch and go whether we were going to get it for Thailand. The great thing is we have it now. So to Liu Sheng's point is when you're creating a trial environment, it creates a little bit more difficulty around how do we enable a trial without having a Microsoft-led localization in place. So that's the thing we're working through at the moment is while we recommend go to CSP and we can spend up a proper W1 version for it, means we can find a way of connecting those trial environments or touch base with Triple P to see how you can actually get access to the localization if you don't want to build your own one. So that is some of the technical stuff we're coming through at the moment. Just looking at updates today, so we don't have an exact date of availability for Business Central yet in October. We're hoping that it'll come late October, just once we actually have the final sign-off on that. Any other questions? I'm going to try and go through what's new in Business Central a bit later today in our profitability session as well. Alternatively, I can jump into it now.
Do you have pricing for localize?
Not yet, no. So we're working on that, but yeah, I don't anticipate it to be unaffordable. So one area we are working on is how we can support the localization from Microsoft perspective. It's ongoing battle line facing. So we are trying to make it as affordable as possible. Yeah, so do you guys, what's your choice? I mean, we can break early for lunch, or I can spend 20 minutes to go through some of the key updates we're doing in October and go through some key things, and then we can actually do the profitability session as a pure profitability session around cloud and Business Central. What are your thoughts? Who wants to break early? Hands up. All right, let me do this. Yeah, I need to get it adapted quickly.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. Inform to session.